Hello to my viewers, whosoever they are. I would like to address this video to particular people that are involved on betraying me in the case of between me and Didrik and Molinar Jr. last year. Didi, Didrik, hopefully this video will reach you and it won't be too late for you to tell me the truth. It's been a year and 2 months now since we got separated last May 2004. I didn't really understand what you've been through when I was away only for 2 days. I went to Tayasan in my house, meaning that we both agreed that I should go to Tayasan and reopen the right of way of my property because our intention was to buy second-hand car because of our needs. As we both understand that when we first met and in the third day, the time that we were newly knowing each other, the third day I accepted your proposal to be your girlfriend. As if you remember that, you proposed to me in a Latino restaurant in Valencia, belongs to our friends Marco Sanchez. From there on, every day we talk about our perspective, our goals together to the point. And that was the genuine things between you and me until you get hospitalized. And 5 months as I took care of you from the hospital to the house, which it was been very difficult to take care of you because the nurse can only do cleaning your wounds, and the rest is all my work. That includes washing you, cleaning you, changing your diaper, feeding you, cooking for you, doing all the housework and doing all the shopping and doing all the bill payings and doing all the other transaction to the hospital for you, or follow up your results and so on, and the accounting at the same time between our expenses and so on. It was a very exhausting time that I have spent with you because you were sick, and I understood very well, and I thought in that particular moment that this is what I go through with you will be the proof that you and I will always be together as couple, as girlfriend and boyfriend, because we both know that we're still married to our previous relationship, which they're still alive, and one of them has completely interfered in our relationship as we live together. March, which they started interfering our relationship 2024, when they actually invaded us and they come up to the house bringing another woman. March 14, they drag you, bring you another woman. The female person or a woman have even shopping into my wardrobe. She took one of my full Nivea, brand new Nivea lotion. The other one was in front of your face in your table because I think she was using that for you. I don't know how she make you come. She put the hands on you or what have you. That was funny. But I can only imagine. But then she also took my makeup kit, which is brand new. So I don't know what other things she took from my wardrobe. And I don't know how many they are. How many female that comes to the house. Uh, March 14. It happens March 14 because that's the time I couldn't sleep anymore. I have to call you and keep you calling you, keep texting you, and so on until I have to come back March 15 right away quickly as possible. And as I arrived that day, you were not happy at all. You already confronted me after I had my burger. You didn't eat your burger because you can't eat because you have no appetite after all that, which you normally have eat a lot every day. You eat a lot, but that particular time, up to how many days, you have no appetite whatsoever because you've been drugs. I don't know how, there was just women or also men that come up to the house, but I'm very sure what happened to your thumb, right there on the left thumb and your left thigh. You were attacked inside Kevin's house March before your birthday. I remember the last time that you went to Kevin's house just before your birthday, you took a gallon of water and for our supply, and then normally it would just take you 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you come back up. You don't normally go into Kevin's house because there's no need to go into Kevin's house. You just take the big gallon of water and pick it up and bring up to upstairs into our apartment. That time, the last time that you were into Kevin's house, I have not heard any voice of yours talking to Kevin. It was so very quiet. I was so suspicious already if I come down or not, but I was trying to listen at the window, see what's going on with you. It takes you 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes to come back up. So I don't know what was that until we got separated May 4th, because May 3rd, Friday night, you already have freaked out telling me to leave. You were drunk. We were both drunk. But it hurts me to hear such a words, two calculated words. It wasn't a whisper. I heard it very well. So that's why I freak out in front of you. As I freak out in front of you, you get so quiet. You have nothing much to say after that, because you are in the unreasonable angle. And I know why you say that thing now, that two words now, just leave. It's not because that I cannot trust you. I think that they have threatened you. And that's the time that when they attack you inside Kevin's house, that particular time in March, Didrik, up to this time, is now 1 month, 1 year and a half, 1 year and 2 months now since I left you. I've seen you here in Boracay March 5th and March 7th. I confronted you with that other woman that she looks like a frog in front of you. She doesn't even care about you at all. She's just like doing this texting in front of you like I was talking to you and so on. She was analyzing you, who you are at the same time. And I was so surprised to see you here. That's why I confronted you. I thought that is Didi, that is him. So I was going somewhere else and I have to come off of the car twice. That was God divine provision for me to see you here. And it was probably God divine provision that you should come here. Maybe you are told to come here and bring in another woman with you, not looking for Jean, to hurt me at least if you see me with, if I see you with another woman. Tactically, this is a narcissistic influence, this is a narcissistic behavior, this is a narcissistic tactical move to hurt somebody like this. They've done this to you to hurt me. They use you to hurt me. They manipulated you. They attack you inside Kevin's house. This is the proof that there's a blood clot in your finger. They hammered your finger. And then you have bruises in your left thigh. Nothing to do with your legs. On the right leg that is healing, because you are already able to walk, limping still, but you are already healing, being able to walk. That's why you're being able to pick up a bottle of water, big bottle of water. Well, I used to do that while you were still sick in bed. Okay? Now, I know that they told you that whatever happened, you will do something to lose me, to separate it with me. And this tactical behavior, it could only be done by either Guy Peter Langan and his brothers, John Langan, or whosoever that is, Francis Langan. These three manipulative brothers who owns the massive collective private limited businesses in Singapore and Malaysia, they are the one who's collecting my men. Why does it call it massive collective private limited? Because all the men that I was been with and has money, they took most of them or some of them as an investors, starting from Manila to Singapore, Malaysia, and in Hong Kong. These men, they have created a network all together to have a secret chamber of commerce. I understand these things. And to get me out of the pictures completely, just like they did to you, just like they did to Michael Glenn Graham, which is now my brother-in-law, my sister's husband, as they replaced me for my sister, and my sister got married with Michael Glenn Graham. Michael Glenn Graham did not propose me the way you proposed me. We were good, close friends. I was studying in Singapore, Mascom at that time, 2003 to 2004. Okay? And from time to time, I see Guy in Singapore. He had meeting with Robert Edwin Henderson. He had meeting with Michael Glenn Graham in Malaysia. I've even seen his stepbrothers in Singapore by distance, by chance. Okay? So these people are hiding things from me that they think they could get away forever. The same thing that they did to you. You're supposed to be, and you are, a retired military man, expert on what you have done working as a military, but you did not get away from them. Suppose they are the highest one, more narcissist than you. When you are healing, you started to walk, your behavior changes. There are things you would say to me, maybe your perspective and I are not the same. I did not say that. I didn't say we get married. It's like you're already twisted into, with your horn was twisted into at the back of your head. And I understand that you've been manipulated, you've been you've been tortured, and some time ago when you come back to the unit, our apartment, you showed me your hands that you were shaking, and you're all sweating, and I didn't understand that why you are shaking and your hands was. I didn't understand. You cried in front of the television when you were watching TV. I thought that you were just joking to me. It's one of your joke when you tell me, "Oh, you don't laugh at me when I cry, do you? You don't laugh at me when I cry, do you?" I was like, what are you crying for? This is what this is what you're crying for. I keep asking you that. You say, "Oh, the television show, the movie is so sad." You were just covering yourself. You didn't tell me the truth. And then you clench your fist and say like this, "It was painful. This one was painful." You didn't tell me what was going on, Didi. You didn't tell me. And when I saw you here in Boracay, you're supposed to come here looking for me. You bring in another bitch, which I don't really think she cares of you. She just cares about how much money you can give her. Just like all those women in Dumaguete that you can buy them one night stand, have sex with them. Even Juna, you met her one time, 10:03 a.m. in the morning in one of the bar in near Hypermart. While her husband was still sleeping. The girl in Sideways, the ugly waitress, the owner, Mera as Shakira in Kingswick. Okay? I don't know, because of your desperation, you just want to forget me, try to forget me, try to just loosen your brain, your pain in your heart. But instead of doing that, you should have confronted me. You know where I live. You've been to my house many times. You should have come up to the house and look for me and talk to me. I did not understand why we have to break up. I asked myself what I have done wrong with all the good things that I've done for you, with all the hard work that I put all my effort to give you all the best that I can be as to be your wife. I could not understand that one night, in the whole day that we have a good time, in the whole week that we have a good time, suddenly, you'd say, "Just leave." After 1 year before that you invited me to come and live with you, to be your girlfriend, to be partner of you. Suddenly, after 1 year later, when you are healing, you told me that. Not told me that directly into my face, but I'd hear it when I was getting something from the kitchen. I freak out. And I know that this happened because would it be something more they will do to you worst if I didn't leave? If you did not, you are possessed at the same time. End of April, you are possessed. They initiated us in that place with an evil spiritual manipulation power. They also manipulated you, initiated you inside Kevin's house. And I know Kevin is one of those channel. They use him as a channel. There were people who are British speaker, British men, keep coming into the house, Kevin's balcony's house, during the time you were in bed. You cannot get up. You cannot stand up. They manipulated Kevin. And in some reason, Kevin would say, that's the wife. That's the wife. Who was wife I was? I was the wife of Guy Pitilangan, or was the wife of yours? Because I was with you at that time. So all along, when you were already healing, one or two of these people is inside Kevin's house. They would text you. Kevin would text you and let you into the house to talk something. And one time you were there, they attacked you already. They hammered your thumb. I can see in your birthday pictures when I took you out to Mango Ranch for our early dinner. I hug you. You have hold my hands and you forget that you have wounded big thumb. You have hold my hands, and that's how I saw months and months after that your big thumb was actually hammered, and it was painful. And that's why you were shaking at that time when you come back up to the house. And I don't understand why. You were trying to tell me something. You are hurt, but you can't just tell the truth. Didi, I do not understand. I could have protected our relationship. They've done this to me many times. You're not just the victim here. At the end of the day, in every situation that they have created, breaking me up to every relationship I have, I am the one who's always suffering in the end. The same thing as I separated with you. Years and years and years, I have realized these things. 26 years in total now. They have invaded my private life. This is the cost of the jealousy and envy control of the narcissist, Guy Peter Langan and his family, his brothers, and his criminal constituents. They use all kinds of manipulation. They would use police. They would use, wherever I am, I was in Singapore, they would use forces. They would use people. I am in Manila, they would use security company. They would use police. They would use NBI. Now I am in Boracay. What kind of people they're using here now? Because they know I'm here. You come here. Have they told you that I'm here? You bring in another woman. She can do nothing. I could have kicked the girl in front of you. She was smaller than me. You don't know what capable I am. I could have kicked that girl in front of you. But you know what? She's nothing to do with your trouble with me. She's as well innocent. She doesn't even know you were dying then. She doesn't even know that actually there was somebody there who was taking care of you when you were dying. Have you ever told any one of those stories that you were dying, that you were in a hospital and there was this woman there who was loving you so much, taking care of you, giving you all the best she can? What's her name? Was it Mary? Or is it Jean? There was only one person there. That was me. There was me. And no, there was no any other woman there that texting you. Oh, Didi, can I have some money? Oh, Didi, can I fuck you? No, nobody. Nobody. Your phone was with me always. And even when you were already trying to heal, and there was some communications of women asking you 1,500, asking you for 68,000 even. You have transferred that money to that Eileen, whatever her last name is. Eileen. You sent 68,000 into her account. You have not seen the girl, I think. You don't even know her, I think. I don't know, was it the same woman that You were wed here in Boracay? Is she worth it that much? Because if you have sent that 68,000 into somebody's account and then erase all the evidence, you must have been just manipulated. Because I don't think you have sin or met that woman. Anyway, that's just money. My love for you is not about just money. Up to now, this time, I keep asking God, why me, Lord? Why this happened to me? I thought He's the one already for me. I thought He's the one already, because at His age and at my age, I never thought before of like settling with someone pensioner. What for I should settle with pensioner? But no, because I have feelings for you, and I thought this is the right man already for me. Suddenly, you get sick. I have to take care of you. I should have turned around when you are in the hospital. I can't do this. But no, what kind of person, what kind of woman will I be then? Turning around myself to someone who needed me the most, and yet I believe in God. Do you think He'll be glorified to that? You trust me. You trust God. You trust those people around me who's praying for you to get help. It's not about your money, about your medical supply that you get help. It's the support of the prayers from 4 different congregations in Boracay and Negros. How many congregations is praying for you in Negros? 3. 1 in Boracay. That's why I wanted you to come to Boracay with me to meet the people that I knew here. Because they are godly. They believe in miraculous work of God. And you do the same. You believe in God. You believe in healing. You believe in prayers. But all that you throw away. All that. You bargain your soul just to agree with them. To lose me. I don't know what they give you. What else they give you? What kind of happiness they give you? Torturing you? Lying to you? Now I know. 26 years of these manipulations, this narcissistic behavior that they have done, invading my private life, Didi. You must talk. You must now talk. You must talk. You must talk. Would I want you back? I don't know. I still love you. I still love you. I miss you still. Until how long? I don't know. I'm a genuine person. I'm not like you who would cover up yourself going to bars from one place to another. Do you know somebody who's looking for a boyfriend? Here's my number. Give it to her. You end up of like going out with bartenders instead. You even ask Yuan looking for a girlfriend. Instead you go out with Sylvia. Where did you go last June? She was away for 1 month. Holiday. Where did you go? You go with her, right? Oh no, but in the end, it's not enough. You cannot be satisfied because it's wrong. It's wrong. You know, and you know it is wrong. Patching up your pain instead of healing. More drugs, more alcohol, more lies. Did you know how much I suffer? I suffer so much. I suffer so much. So much that I even went to Kevin's house twice. I just want to talk to you. But he didn't want to open the door. He didn't want to open the gate just for me to see you. He threatened me, I will call the police. No. He cannot call the police. He would call the barangay first before the police. Texting me, if you disturb my family again, I will cut you up. I will call the police. Your phone numbers that is registered 8662 right at the end was here in Boracay May 6, 2024. Who used your number? I'm texting you the other night, Saturday. Was it you that answered the text messages? Do you still use the same number you have before? Because I know you've changed number. And that number was used by someone else. Your number is hacked. My number is hacked. I have messages for you. I send you emails and emails. I have an angry emails. I have miserable emails I've sent you. This time, this video, I'm going to send it to you by email. And I'm going to put it on Facebook. I'm going to put it on my media channel that I'm going to publish it on YouTube. Didi, if they use you as they use you to destroy my relationship with you, to break away from me, how can I not use you the same, that I could channel the truth to people, even to themselves, that now I know the truth. I know the truth. I know the truth. I know the truth. That this guy Peter Langan and his Satanist brothers, they have Filipino people in whom they used, following me around on my Facebook and my whatever media channel that I use, my numbers. I know you also hacked me on my numbers before. You know where I am. I've seen my numbers in your tablet and I erased that. You have used a mobile locator to locate me. When I'm going out for shopping, how long will I be there, and so and so and so. That time when you are already healing, and I have access to your mobile numbers, to your tablet, I know that you have hacked me. So you know how long will I be outside, and I don't know how many times is that been happening that you already have some sort of stranger's visitor coming into the unit while I'm not there, while I'm busy doing things for us. I'm not angry with you now. Will I have to forgive you? I don't know. Are you the real narcissist? Maybe you are a narcissist, but you're not the worst than the others. I have heard you talk to Kevin before the big incident happened with your Tom. You told him, Kevin, I cannot do this to Jean anymore. She is hurting. She is crying. You have sympathy for me. I have heard you. I have heard you. But they manipulated you. They told you, do it anyway. She will not know. You have no choice. Twice you told Kevin. You even told Kevin, tell the girl I cannot send her money. Jean is watching. You see? The third time you come into Kevin's house, that's the time you got quiet. I can't hear your voice. I can't hear Kevin's voice. I was leaning into the window trying to hear something. I should have got into the house and look and see what's going on. That I know you have already been attacked inside the house. You know that Kevin is a wicked person, and he is one of the worst narcissists. He's got this temper, just come out of nowhere. And you're not like that. You're not the same. But I feel sorry for you, that every time I think of you, Didi, I feel sorry for the pain that you've been through. Right in front of me, you cleanses your fist, you keep it in your heart, you cry in front of the television. I thought you was just joking. You didn't tell me the truth. You didn't tell me the truth. This is not too late. Okay, fine. We may maybe not get together again. But at least, speak the truth. Divulge them as I have divulged them. They use you to destroy us, to destroy our relationship. They are jealous, they are envious in how I take care of you. They use you to hurt me. They use my sister to hurt me. How much more pain I can endure, Didi? Now, I'm in Boracay. I'm renting a room. I have a house in Negros, as you know, and you know, and you know. I could improve the property and do business with it. What did you do? I'm broken-hearted. I'm hurt. I have to get away. I have to get out of there. I'm going mentally crazy, thinking that you're just in Dumaguete and I cannot see you. I cannot call you. I cannot talk to you. Do you know how painful that is to me? I don't understand. Why would this happen to me again and again? But then I know behind the curtain, I know behind the wall who these people are now. I have suspected before, and I knew that they are the same people that are doing to me again and again. You're not the only boyfriend that I'd lost. You're not the only hearts that I've been through, but you're the worst. The worst of hearts that I've been through, because I did fall in love with you. And it's not only that. We have plans. We have plans. I did fall in love with you, Didi. It's not about your money. How much money you can buy me for? You can't even repair my roof at that time because of the money constraint. So how much money do you think that you have given me? Yes, I had savings then, and I could have killed you if I did, knowing now that you're just an accessories being controlled to manipulate the system to destroy my relationship with you, knowing now that you're just one of this accessory. Do you think was it worth it if I have killed you? I should have left you at the hospital. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't know that you were hurting. I was the one to know my hurts, my suffering right at the end, because you didn't tell me the truth. How can I know the truth when we were just drinking that night? After Valencia, we have lunch. We came home, we have some drinks until late in the evening. Suddenly you speak, just leave. Where did that happen from? How did it go into your head? You've been thinking that over and over and over again. How will I see it? How will I break up with Jin? How can I do this? Because they were pushing you. They were pushing you. Or is it that every time you're hospitalized, somebody taking care of you, instead of your wife in the US, somebody would cared for you, and after that you're healing, you would do something, such a thing, to hurt that person, just because you want to get away, you don't want to be responsible, be guilty of what she have done to you? Is that the tactical of being covert narcissist as you are? I would say there are worse scenario than this. As I said, Didi, this is not the first time it happens to me. And this is the last time that I fall in love with person that I didn't even ask to fall in love with. I fall in love with you that deeply. It's not about the budget. It's not about the money. It's who you are that I have seen in my dream. That God predestined us in the very beginning how we met. It wasn't a coincidence that I met you. Excuse me. It wasn't a coincidence that I met you that night, that late afternoon. It wasn't a coincidence. I'm wearing malong when I talk to you. It wasn't a coincidence that late afternoon I come over there asking for a job to the owner of that place, and suddenly he pushed a chair towards you so that I could make friends with your group. Instead, that night, you are my destiny. I'm not editing this video because just because I have some of my flesh shown up. I'm not editing this video. I will show this video on raw. I'm suffering with all the situation, but I'm stronger now. You're still in my heart. You're still fresh in my memory, Didi. I don't know how long will I forget you. But know these things. Only God knew when I'll get over you. If you don't come back to me, it's your loss. It's my loss. If you don't come back to me, just because you have money to spend with all other women, more than enough as you could afford, so be it. Maybe now you're happier because you know how to cover your pain. Maybe now you have absorbed all the pain before we separated. You have absorbed all the pain before I even knew it. Day and night, I was screaming, crying in my bedroom in Tayasan for how many months until I come back again to Boracay. Even here in Boracay, I was crying, I was weeping, I was in pain, asking God, why? Because I didn't know the reason why we have to separate. I didn't know the reason why we have to break up. I have forgiven you what you have done. Last March 14, 2024. I have forgiven you transferring money to someone else. I have forgiven you. You've seen the other woman. But you must speak out now. I'm asking you to speak out. And if you are a true narcissist, a satanist, and become one of them who become a satanist to the point that you sold your soul to the devil like them, no matter how much I will forgive you, God will never forgive you. Because you already sold your soul to the devil. That is the real prostitution. The real prostitution in this world is selling yourself to the devil. Not that you have sex casually. The real immortal, unredeemable. Nevertheless, if you have become one of them as an accessories one of them. I don't care, because I know in your heart you are still a good person. You still have that heart that is useful to God. You are still, I know that you have loved me. You're so proud of your friends in the US. Jean, she smile a lot. Jean, she's a good person. She's a Christian. Jean, she is a good cook. Jean, she is actually, she is this nice person, always smiling, and they're also proud of you, your friends. Mike's wife, CJ's wife. Thank you, Ati. You did not leave him in time of trouble. You were there beside him when he needed you the most. I said, why would I do that? Why would I leave him? That if I leave him, anything could happen to me. Someone would pick me up and care for me the same way. It only goes around and comes around. What the good things that I've done to others, it shall be done unto me. But I have cursed you.